What happens when a family built on faith and loyalty begins to crumble on national television, while one woman dares to chase love for the very first time? In Season 20 of Sister Wives, TLC teases two explosive storylines: the unraveling of Kody Brown's empire, and Meri Brown's shocking step into speed dating. Could this be the most heartbreaking and the most liberating season yet? Stay tuned, because by the end, we'll uncover a twist hidden in plain sight that fans are already calling the beginning of the end, and maybe even Mary's true rebirth.
I've been doing basically everything in my life alone. I've been very independent. I've been very confident in what I've been doing, and it's something that I've had to kind of grow into. Having this home back.
What if a family built on faith, loyalty, and unity suddenly shattered in front of millions? What if Season 20 of Sister Wives isn't just another season, but the most explosive chapter yet? Tonight, we're diving deep into the brand new Sister Wives Season 20 trailer. And let me tell you, this one isn't just about polygamy. It's about betrayal, survival, and a family on the edge of collapse. From the very first seconds of the trailer, you feel it. The tension, the stares, the silence that says more than words ever could. Kody, once the confident patriarch, now looks like a man cornered. His hair thinner, his voice shakier, his eyes darting like he's holding back a storm. But wait until you hear what Christine says in the trailer, because her words cut deeper than anything we've heard in 19 seasons. She doesn't just say she's moved on. She radiates freedom. And fans? They can't get enough. As the trailer builds, the spotlight shifts. Janelle, once the calm, steady rock, faces off with Kody in a way that leaves jaws on the floor. Those two words, "I'm done," land like a thunderclap. It's not just about leaving a man. It's about leaving decades of shared history, children, and promises of forever. But then, just when you think the storm is only about breakups, the trailer teases a brand new conflict. Meri, the first wife, the one who once held the family together, now whispers about betrayal. Her story, often overshadowed, suddenly becomes center stage. And viewers are wondering, will Meri finally walk away for good? This isn't just TV drama. It's real heartbreak, played out in front of millions. The children torn. The wives divided. The patriarch powerless. Season 20 doesn't look like a continuation. It looks like a funeral for what this family once was. And yet, just when you think it can't get any darker, the trailer drops a bombshell that no one expected. Kody lashes out. He accuses, he defends, he pleads. But the twist? It's not the wives against each other anymore, it's the wives together against him. In a shocking shift, the women who once shared a husband now seem to share a mission, reclaiming their lives. And the fans? They're not holding back. Social media lit up within hours of the trailer's release. The backlash against Kody is brutal. Viewers call him manipulative, selfish, and blind to the pain he caused. Meanwhile, Christine is being hailed as a hero, a survivor, a woman reborn. So here's the twist most people missed. TLC didn't just cut a trailer. They cut a narrative. They're framing this season like a psychological thriller. A man unraveling. Women rising. A family forever fractured. But maybe, just maybe, Season 20 isn't about endings. Maybe it's about beginnings. The wives finding strength. The children carving their own futures. And Kody, left to face the empire he built, now crumbling beneath him. Whether you love them or hate them, Sister Wives has never been this raw. And Season 20? It promises to be the most watched, most dissected, and most emotional season yet. So, are we watching the end of Kody Brown's reign, or the rebirth of his ex-wife's freedom stories? Tell me what you think. Is Kody the villain, or just a man lost in his own choices? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because I'll be reading every single one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our deep dive breakdowns every week. And if you want to join the conversation, check out our community tab where we run Sister Wives polls daily. Part 2. What happens when the woman who stood by her family through decades of polygamy finally steps into the dating world, alone? In Season 20, Meri Brown faces something she's never faced on national television before: speed dating. For the first time in years, she's asking herself, am I ready for love again? But here's the catch: what you didn't see in the episode may tell us more about Meri's future than what TLC showed on screen. To understand why this episode matters, we have to rewind. For years, Meri stood as Kody Brown's first wife, the one who believed in the dream of plural marriage. But heartbreak followed, infidelity rumors, years of emotional distance, and finally, her quiet separation. So when TLC teased Meri's speed dating journey, fans weren't just curious. They were holding their breath. Because let's be real, this isn't just about dating. It's about a woman rewriting her story in front of millions. Every glance, every pause, every laugh that seemed just a little too forced, fans saw it all. And they had questions. As the episode unfolds, the tension isn't just between Meri and the men across the table. It's inside Meri herself. She admits she doesn't know how to date. How could she? Decades in a polygamous marriage don't exactly prepare you for 5-minute speed rounds with strangers. And then comes the moment everyone is talking about, the question that nearly stopped Meri in her tracks. Meri froze. She smiled. She gave an answer, but it wasn't what fans expected. She didn't talk about romance. She didn't even talk about marriage. She talked about trust, about being valued, about not being invisible. This wasn't just a speed date. It was a confession. A woman telling the world, maybe for the first time, what she's truly been missing. But then comes the twist. Just when viewers thought Meri might finally open her heart, she pulls back. Instead of leaning in, she sets boundaries. Instead of promises, she offers caution. It's as if her past still lingers at every table she sits down at. The climax of the episode isn't a romantic spark. It's the realization that Meri might not be ready at all. Or maybe she's more ready than anyone expected, but on her own terms. And here's where the trailer editing fooled us. TLC sold this as Meri's search for love, but fans believe it's something else entirely. The twist is subtle but powerful. This episode isn't about Meri finding a man. It's about Meri finding herself. Speed dating is the backdrop, but self-discovery is the story. And fans noticed. On Twitter, Facebook, and Reddit, the reaction wasn't about the men she met. It was about the woman she became. But not everyone was cheering. Some fans accused TLC of exploiting Meri's vulnerability, turning her healing into ratings bait. Others questioned whether the episode was scripted, calling it fake empowerment. The backlash shows us one thing: Meri's journey is more complicated than TLC wants us to believe. She's not just a character in a show. She's a real woman, carrying real scars. So, is Meri ready to date? Maybe. Maybe not. But what's clear is this: Meri is ready to live. To laugh. To move forward, even if that doesn't include romance right now. And that's the truth TLC didn't show in the trailer. This wasn't about love at first sight. It was about love of self. So, what do you think? Was Meri really ready to date, or was this episode just TLC's way of keeping us glued to the drama? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your take. Let's deep dive in full details. Part 3. The trailer opens with silence. No dramatic speeches. Just faces. Kody haunted. Christine glowing. Janelle defiant. And Meri caught between the ashes of the past and the unknown future. These aren't just moments. They're signals. TLC is framing Season 20 like a thriller, a patriarch unraveling while his wives rise from the wreckage. But the real shock isn't Christine's freedom or Janelle's defiance. It's Meri, because for the first time in decades, she isn't waiting for Kody. She's stepping into the world of dating. When Meri walks into the speed dating event, it's not just a reality TV gimmick. It's history. For years, she was Kody's first wife, the foundation of the Brown family. But betrayal, loneliness, and public heartbreak left scars that millions witnessed. So when she sat across from strangers, 5 minutes at a time, fans weren't just watching a date. They were watching a woman rediscover herself. And then came the question that nearly broke her composure. What are you looking for in a partner? Meri didn't say romance. She didn't say marriage. She said trust, value, visibility, words that echo years of feeling unseen. To understand this moment, we need the context. In 2015, Meri was caught in a catfishing scandal seeking companionship online while still married to Kody. Fans debated whether she was lonely, reckless, or simply desperate for love. And since then, her relationship with Kody withered into silence. Season after season, viewers saw her pushed further to the sidelines. Until now, this isn't just a storyline. It's redemption, or at least the attempt at it. Fans flocked to social media within minutes of the episode airing. On Reddit, one user wrote, "Watching Meri laugh again made me cry. She deserves this." On Twitter, others weren't convinced, saying TLC was exploiting her vulnerability for ratings. The division in the fanbase mirrors Meri's own division, torn between hope and hesitation. The climax doesn't come with a kiss or a new boyfriend. It comes when Meri leaves the event. She isn't crying. She isn't celebrating. She's calm. Almost like she knows this was never about the men. It was about reclaiming her voice. And that's the twist TLC doesn't spell out. The speed dating episode wasn't about romance. It was about freedom. In contrast, the trailer paints Kody as isolated, alone, angry, while his wife's Christine with her independence, Janelle with her defiance, and Meri with her quiet resilience step into new roles. TLC has flipped the script. It's no longer Kody's family. It's their family stories. This isn't just entertainment. It's cultural commentary on the power dynamics of marriage, on the resilience of women, and on what happens when faith collides with reality. But not everyone is celebrating. Some longtime fans accuse TLC of scripting drama, exploiting Meri's heartache for profit. Others argue that the show has lost its original message about plural marriage and has become just another reality soap opera. The backlash shows just how invested the audience still is. Whether they cheer or criticize, they're watching and they're talking. So, is Meri ready to date? Maybe. Maybe not. But she's ready for something more important, to be seen, to be heard, and to live life on her own terms. And that's a love story worth telling. What do you think? Is Meri really ready for love, or is TLC just playing us with clever editing? Do you think Kody deserves the backlash, or is he just misunderstood? Drop your thoughts in the comments, I'll be reading them all. If you loved this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. We'll be diving deeper into Christine's next chapter.